Hello guys, and we are here for a little bit of this great game day bingo action. Should be a lot of fun, as we got that minor jackpot at $50, 52 balls or less. Major prize at 50 balls or less, $2,356, and 13 grand on the mega, sitting at 46 balls or less. We'll be streaming the next 12 games to you guys live on the Pilot TV, Player Connect app, pilotgames.com/PilotTV, YouTube Live, as well as the Twitch app. Our channel name is MegaSota on both YouTube Live and Twitch.
That's right. Check us out wherever it is convenient for you. We hope you are sticking around to have a great lunchtime show with us, as we are just about 5 seconds from getting underway in this first game of Game Day Bingo today. Before we start giving out those great jackpot prizes to you lucky players, though, we want to highlight the jackpot winner from just yesterday. We were able to give out one singular jackpot prize to a lucky player not sure over at Haskell's yesterday, taking home $5,676 on what seems to be a beautiful major jackpot prize. Not sure taking home that one. Congratulations to our only jackpot winner from yesterday.
Yeah, great win for you in that great game. I mean, 18th jackpot for the week and 118th jackpot for season 17. Looking good as we continue through this season, as we have balls dropping in this game, game number 1 of Game Day Bingo. As Tommy K over at the Benton Station is going to be leading the charge in this one, and as we wait to see who takes home the great prize in this game, we would like to give our Facebook page a shout out.
That's right. If you head on over to Facebook, search up Pilot Games. That way you can give us a like and follow and be able to stay up to date with everything we have going on. Whether it be our weekly bingo schedule, seeing where our progressives have grown to, or anything else, it is a great place to go and check out. We keep you updated with brand new eTab games coming to you live, so make sure you guys go and keep your eyes peeled on that Facebook page. Even if you go and check out that link tree right at the top of our Facebook page, it has direct links to our other social media pages, our streaming platforms, pgl.world, and even all the locations around Minnesota that you can check out Pilot Games that are conveniently listed for you there as well. Check out that Facebook page today.
It really is just a hub of information for you guys, as we got 40 balls dropped in this game number 1 of Game Day Bingo. We'll see, as we got players 6 balls away, still in line to be able to take home one of these great prizes. Looks like it's going to be pretty tough to give out this mega jackpot, sitting at $13,699. That will continue to grow and head into our next game, as it doesn't look like we're in line for the major prize either. It's going to be tough to give out even the minor at 52 balls or less, so we'll be probably gunning for that $11.80 must-go prize, as we currently have 2 players 3 balls away.
That's right, but we are nice and early in this lunchtime show, so stick around as we have these great cash prizes growing into these next matchups. That minor jackpot will be up at 54 balls or less getting into this next game as well, so make sure you stick around, as these are the first chances at Game Day Bingo that you have each and every day. As from noon to 1, we have these great games running, as then at 1 p.m. you'll get into your first chance at Lucky 4 Bingo for the day. It has over $119,199 and growing, as you will be getting into that 1 p.m. chance in just under an hour.
Definitely some great action happening during this lunchtime Game Day Bingo. But as we finish this first game of lunchtime Game Day Bingo, we have Sanja over at Roosters 2 and Corey Derrick playing over at Willie McCoy's of Big Lake. Congratulations to both of our winners in that great game of Game Day Bingo, as we now get enrolled into this next matchup with that minor prize clicking up from 52 to 54 balls or less, as every time that minor jackpot doesn't go out, it clicks up 2 balls, getting more exciting each and every game, so getting even better as we get enrolled into this game number 2. But like Jordy said, we'll be here live playing these games all the way till 1 o'clock. After that 1 p.m. game of Lucky 4 Bingo, you'll hop into more Game Day Bingo. That runs from 1 all the way till 4, as you'll then play a second opportunity at Lucky 4 Bingo at 4 p.m. Maybe another shot at $119,000 if it didn't go out at 1 o'clock.
That's right, so make sure you stick around for that 4 p.m. chance before Ian and I will be back live from 4 all the way to until 6 p.m. playing through 2 hours of Game Day Bingo action. So hopefully you guys can be there for our happy hour Game Day Bingo chance. Then at 6 p.m., we'll let you loose as you will go into your third and final chance at Lucky 4 Bingo for the day. Is that if it did not go out at 1 or 4 p.m., you'll have the largest cash prize we have in live bingo today. So make sure you guys come on out for that 6 p.m. chance at Lucky 4 Bingo.
Absolutely. Before I switches on over to Pilot Payday, because Wednesday,
That's
Thursday,
right.
and Friday at 6 p.m., just those 3 days, you can play Pilot Payday at 6 p.m. $2,500 must go. 10 cents a card to buy in. A great game to play on those Wednesdays, Thursdays, and Fridays. But after that 6 p.m. game, no matter what you're playing, you hop into more Game Day Bingo running from 6 all the way till 10 p.m. to finish off your great gaming night, as we love playing live bingo from noon to 10 p.m. every single day.
That's right, as we love that live bingo. So stick around just under 10 seconds now to get enrolled into this next matchup with a $66 minor jackpot at 54 balls or less. As we are officially underway into this next matchup, we would love to highlight some great national days that maybe you could be out there celebrating on today. We started off strong with National Battery Day. Get a charge out of National Battery Day. Observed each year on February 18th, this day serves to appreciate the convenience batteries provide to our everyday lives.
Absolutely. Batteries are super important in many different capacities, whether it's the giant batteries in your cars to the little batteries that keep your smoke detectors going. It's a very important one to be able to highlight here on today. I wish that batteries were a little more universal, though.
I would have to agree with that one.
Especially like things that are ran on the small batteries, like a double
Double
A,
and
triple
triple
A. There shouldn't be the big box ones. It just
D and C.
yeah, I just feel like those are a little ridiculous. I get the little circle disc ones; those make sense for even smaller items, but everything else it should just be combined into one.
That would be very nice.
Yeah, I don't think I'm being unreasonable.
Absolutely. And even taking it to the next step up, the battery in your car helps you get to and from places each and every day. There are so many different ways that batteries serve us each day. So today's a great national day to appreciate the convenience that they bring to our lives.
Absolutely, definitely a great one. Did you have a fun battery powered toy as a kid?
Um, not really.
The one that I think of first is I had this like remote control car that it had a fan on it, so it would stick to the wall while you
Oh,
rode
yeah.
on it, and so I could ride
Drive it up.
up walls and
Yeah.
on the ceiling and everything like
I
that.
do remember that. My brother had that.
And I thought it was the coolest thing ever. I thought it was so fun.
Yeah, mine is definitely less cool than that, but I had a lot of fun with it. As okay, toy wise, it was like this just tablet. It was about this big, and it had like 6 different boxes on it, and it would give you different sequences, and it would grow the sequence as you got it correct.
Yeah.
And I just loved that thing.
That's super fun.
I played it all the time. But if we go a little bit further away from a toy, I really liked my electronic diary.
Okay.
It was voice activated, and I had a verbal code that I had to say, and
That's
it would
awesome.
only open to me, and I thought it was the coolest thing ever.
That is a really cool little toy. I did see that. I think I saw that toy
And there was
around.
like a marker that you could write, and then only with a black light you could see the writing
Yeah.
as well. So it was super cool. And
The top
private.
secret
I
diary.
loved it.
We do got Tommy K over the betting station in Sauk Rapids taking home $13.10 on our must go win in this game, number 2. Congratulations to you, Tommy K, in this awesome game as we now get enrolled into this next matchup as that minor prize clicks up from 54 to 56 balls or less. I also had a really fun battery powered robot that he'd do a little jig and I could remote control him around and do different things.
You know what I just remembered? Did you ever have, I don't even know what it was called, but it was that little robot dog?
I know what you're
And
talking
it was
about.
like this big, and he looked like a little apple dog, and he had like a glow pad on his
Yeah, I
forehead,
know
and
exactly what you're
he was a
talking
little
about.
speaker, and he would woof at you. I loved that thing.
That was, I think I had like the human version of that.
Oh, a little person.
Yeah, yeah,
I had
of
a
that thing.
dog, and I loved it. Really, any of those animated or like automated little animal things, I was
Yeah,
a big fan of.
that's
I
super
remember
fun.
these hamster or guinea pig things that you revved up and they like they like took off across the floor.
Uh-huh.
Those were a lot of fun.
Yeah, my least favorite thing about Wii's is that they don't have rechargeable batteries.
I
That
completely
you have to just
agree.
use AA batteries, and their batteries don't just their remotes don't just
Yeah, they
recharge.
should have made it like a dock for all of the like
I'm sure there
wands
is
to
that.
sit
There
on.
probably is something where you just have to buy it, and it has like you could like plug in a whole charging,
Well, no, the
rechargeable
bottom plug is for
bottom.
the nunchuck
Yeah, yeah. No,
attachment.
it'd
So
probably make it a little thicker, and
yeah.
probably there's probably some kind of. I
Maybe
mean, the Wii's been
do
around
they?
for
I was
long
gonna
enough.
say, have they updated the Wii consoles? Are they like, have they had like a little facelift?
No, but I'm sure there's been people that have like made attachments to make it easier, kind of deal. That's what I would assume, just because the Wii's been so popular for so long.
Something to look into.
Yeah, we might need to because we still love our Wii. But
I do.
happy
Maybe we should play some
National,
today.
yeah, happy National Battery Day. Should be a lot of fun on this day. Definitely get after it and play. We could do the whole game where you don't look at the screen and someone does Mario Kart for you and they tell you how to turn, and we do it with the Wii.
You know, I think I want to do that with other people there. I feel like a lot of pressure if it was just you and
Just
I.
me and you.
Yeah.
Why? Because
I'm nervous that I would not be doing well and you'd be like, I said right. You know?
okay.
Just do what I'm telling you.
Yeah, that's
And at least if other people were there, I would feel like less bad because other people would be doing poorly as well.
yeah. Okay. We'll wait till we have friends around.
Yeah.
There you go.
I
We
need moral support.
we got 19 balls dropped in this game. We got Tommy K and Mill right now leading the charge. We'll see if any of them can take it home as we move.
Shmee's coming in line.
There you go. As we get after it, we're going to be moving on to our next national day.
National Drink Wine Day. As February 18th helps us observe annually National Drink Wine Day. It would be a shame to celebrate only one day a year, so perhaps this day is just a reminder to drink some wine.
Yeah, great stuff to be able to highlight here on today. Enjoy a nice glass of wine. I'm sure there was quite a few bottles used during just a few days ago, Valentine's Day celebration.
Yes.
Maybe some of those are half-drank bottles at this point, and you might want to finish a few of them off and
Absolutely.
enjoy another celebration with those wines.
I couldn't agree more. That is a very great one on today. Yeah, I know my mother will probably be participating in this fantastic National Day on today.
Absolutely.
There are a lot of different ways to enjoy wine, whether it be in a sangria, you go for a crisp white, or even a nice hearty Merlot. There are so many different wines for every different palate out there. It is one of the very fun things that comes with wine, one of the most versatile alcohols.
Absolutely. It can pair with so many different types of meals, which is really, really cool about it.
Absolutely. Well, happy National Drink Wine Day on today. That is a great holiday to celebrate on today.
Absolutely. Before we get into our final and last National Day, we got winning right now, one ball away, not able to take home that minor jackpot at 56 balls or less. So we will be giving out the must-go prize, $12.90, as that minor jackpot will continue to grow and roll into our next game, clicking up from 56 to 58 balls or less. But in this matchup right here, let's see who gets that lucky ball to fall.
Absolutely. Well, as we wait to see who is going to be taking it home, we have our lucky wild player out there slap shotting the pucks as Shmee over at the Hollandale 3-in-1 takes it away. $12.90 is heading your way. Shmee, congratulations there. Make sure to get enrolled into this next round as we have that minor jackpot clicking up to 56 or 58 balls or less.
Should be a lot of fun as we get after it. Still kind of shocked that it got to 67 balls dropped on that matchup, and we didn't split up the prize. It went out to just me. Well, getting rolled into this next game, like we mentioned, great prize, still growing into this next matchup. And as we do so, we highlight National Crab Stuffed Flounder Day. Crab and flounder take center stage on February 18th, when National Crab Stuffed Flounder Day arrives each year. The day recognizes the unique, flavorful delight when crab and flounder are combined.
This is a delicious one on today. Usually every summer, since my birth, my family has gone to the Chesapeake Bay area of Virginia. And once we get there, we have to make our first night stop somewhere to get stuffed flounder. It is just my family's all-time favorite seafood dish out there. It is so tasty. Really, crab stuffed anything you can't go wrong with. And so today we are talking specifically about the flounder.
Absolutely. Definitely a tasty one to be able to highlight. Crab stuffed flounder can be made in a multitude of ways that can suit a lot of different palates and can be enjoyed with, loads of cheese or other types of great toppings to add great flavor to an already very tasty pairing with flounder and crab.
Absolutely. I definitely miss seafood right now, being in the Midwest in the middle of winter. You just don't get your hands on a lot of good seafood. And so I know I am definitely missing out on it right now. And so it is definitely one that I will hope to be celebrating this summer.
Absolutely. Definitely a great one there. Just 3 seconds before we are in this next game. And I feel like national crab stuffed flounder probably is one of those meals that you could pair a really nice wine with and celebrate
Absolutely.
both those days. So prep yourself for an amazing dinner if you were going to do that and enjoy some crab stuffed flounder and a great glass of wine.
Yeah,
and
a nice crisp white would pair beautifully with it.
Yeah, there you go. There you go. And somehow figure out how to use batteries on this day as well.
I'm sure you'll figure it out. There are many different utensils of life that require a battery.
Absolutely.
TV remote, for one.
Yeah, very, very. The most annoying thing when you have to replace a battery on one of those remotes.
Really, batteries are very convenient until they run out.
Oh, absolutely.
And then you have to go buy a $20 pack of AAAs at 8 p.m. at night on a
absolutely.
Tuesday.
We just buy the biggest packs we can buy, and
Yes.
then that way we don't run out for
At least a few months.
at least quite some time.
Yeah.
I'm not replacing batteries
Maybe a year
regularly.
even.
Yeah, I haven't replaced batteries, I think, since we moved into this place, so it's been.
Well,
About
lucky
a year
you.
and a
My mouse on my personal desktop computer seems to poop out every 4 months.
Yeah, there you go.
I need to get a better one. I'm using the default one.
And
but-
I did just change the battery out on one of the fire alarms.
Yes, you
because-
did. Thank you for handling that. I've never had to handle the fire detectors in my life, and I don't want to start now.
I'll do it every time. It's
I
not that hard.
appreciate it. I appreciate it.
But yeah, Battery Day, happy National Battery Day, National Drink Wine Day, and National Crab Stuffed Flounder Day. I'm sure you can find a way to celebrate all those days. If you can't, just enjoy playing some pilot games with us, and I'm happy that you just stuck around and let us know what those national days were as we now work in this game number 4.
That's right, and we are about 4 balls away from players like Tommy K trying to take home this prize. And as we wait and see who's going to be taking home the great cash of this round, we want to talk a little bit about our Vikings, as they have a few spots that we have some question marks in for this upcoming season, and we want to discuss the 4 shakiest spots on the Vikings roster, definitely starting with the running back spot.
Yeah, running back super shaky. I think that having free agents Cam Akers and Aaron Jones are big free agents that are going to be hitting the market. I'm going to hope that we bring back one of the two, maybe both of them back to the roster. Or, we could late round try and pick up a running back. This is a very deep running back draft, and maybe we try and find a 1-2 punch to even add to the running game. Whatever it is, I think we got a plan, but I hope it includes Aaron Jones, as he was so good last year.
We do have Tommy K at the betting station taking away this minor jackpot prize. $102.82 is heading your way. Congratulations going on out to Tommy K. Make sure to get enrolled into this next round, as $16.40 will be tacked onto a double Musco prize getting into this next game. So just about 2 minutes to do so. Grab those iPads and continue to get enrolled. But we were talking about that running back spot.
Absolutely. As right now, our under contract, it's Ty Chandler and Xavier Scott, which I don't think we want to head into the season with this kind of outlook. So probably maybe drafting a running back in one of those selections that we have this year. But it would have to be a pretty special back, I think, especially if we decide to go early rounds in this in the draft. I think re-signing Aaron Jones, I've said it a million times, is the best option.
Absolutely. Well, at our third spot we need to take a peek at is that interior defensive line.
Absolutely. Currently under contract, we have Harrison Phillips, Jalen Redmond, Taki Tamani, Levi Drake Rodriguez, Jonathan Harris, and Travis Bell. We already re-signed Jalen Redmond, who has been a pleasant surprise on the field and a true tackle for loss savant. From free agency or the draft, the Vikings should add another defensive tackle. The spot currently manned by Jerry Tillery. Vikings fans request this offseason and usually end up with a Shamar Stephen or a Jonathan Bullard. Perhaps the purple front office will finally splash for an impact interior defensive lineman. Maybe with that pick, that draft selection in this year's draft, I think there's a lot of good defensive linemen, especially if it ends up being Grant out of Michigan. I think he fits what Brian Flores wants in a defensive lineman, which is just a dynamic run stuffer with high upside and other qualities. And so I'd be looking for Grant out of Michigan to maybe fill in, be a late first round draft pick for our Vikings.
Well, what about that interior offensive line spot?
Yeah, that's definitely the question mark. It won't be much worse than last year, as we currently have in the interior. Garrett Bradbury at center, Blake Bradle at left guard, and Ed Ingram at right guard. Not a great situation, but it's not much worse than what was last year. But for the main reason we lost those final two games against Detroit and Los Angeles Rams was due to the interior of our offensive line just putting constant pressure on Sam Darnold. So being able to solidify that, even if Sam Darnold's not back in the purple and gold, it's going to be a rookie back there now. You want to invest in that rookie, that is by making sure he is well protected. And I think interior offensive line, he could go and do that. I think there's options for drafting a player, but I think you can also go to free agency and hopefully find somebody that can fill in at that guard spot. I think that would be a huge win.
Absolutely. And, of course, that last spot is the shakiest with the cornerback. Yeah,
that's been the biggest question mark currently in our cornerback depth chart. We got Mekhi Blackman at CB1, Dwight McGlothern as CB2, Najee Thompson as CB3, Nashawn Wright in CB4. You really don't have a very deep cornerback group right there, and so probably I would say franchise tagging, maybe Byron Murphy, bringing him back onto the roster. That's been a heavy talked about thing, that he will be the likely use of that franchise tag, not franchise tagging Sam Darnold, but instead using Byron Murphy, which I think would be really, really smart on our end, and then going out there and maybe signing another good veteran cornerback, or we can even go to the draft and see if we can find a high upside guy if we do have a better cornerback drop to us in the draft too. That's going to be a guy that's well scouted, highly touted as a player. I think that'd be great to pull in as well. So lots of options for us. I mean, a lot of moves, savvy moves are going to have to be made to be able to keep this roster at the front line of competitiveness. But I do think it can be done with Kwefe Adofo-Mensah and Kevin O'Connell manning the helm.
Absolutely. And we will keep you guys updated with everything we see and hear about our Vikings in their upcoming offseason, and as we move on closer to everything coming up. But if you want to show your support for them in the meantime, check out the great eTab game that we've teamed up with our Vikings for, Vikings Victory. You can check it out wherever you play Pilot games. Have a blast and show your support along the way. It's definitely a lot of fun.
Well, we do have a winner in this game. We got Yo-Yo over at Halfley's Bar taking home $26.90 on our double must-go win. Congratulations to you, Yo-Yo, as we now get enrolled into this next game. Minor jackpot, click it out from 52 to 54 balls or less, adding to the excitement as we get enrolled into this next matchup of Game Day Bingo. As every time you play Game Day Bingo, you're earning points towards the Game Day Bingo standings. We have a very competitive standings currently that we'd love to highlight.
That's right, as we hop right on into a tie in ninth place. No, it's a four-way tie in seventh.
Wow.
It is between Not Sure at the Montego Blue, Jim at the Whiskey Street, Woodpile at Haskell's, and Richie over at the Pine Island Liquor Store. All four sit in seventh, all four with 34,000 points.
That's a huge tie. That's the biggest tie that we've seen so far this season.
That's right. But right ahead of them, only 1,000 points separating them from sixth place, Mike over at the Sherwood Lounge currently sits with 35,000 points. 41,000 for fifth place, 6'9" T-Bird playing at the Lookout Bar and Grill. Fourth place is Maggie over at Lyle Liquor, as they currently sit with 43,000 points. Then, with 57,000 in third place, we have Cheese at the Beartown Lounge. Brother Nate at the Chart House sits in second with 61,000 points. And in first place, we have none other than Call Me Jen at JR Mac with a whopping 131,000 points so far.
Great job to Call Me Jen and the entirety of that top 10 standings. That is a crazy tie at the bottom half, and definitely still some very close races throughout this great standings. Can't wait to see as these players, top players, continue to win big while playing these games. Now on to the locations that those players have been playing at, as every time you're playing at whatever location you're at currently, you're earning points towards them in their own standings. As our 10th place location, actually to a tie in 9th place locations, is the Sherwood Lounge and the Riverboat Depot. They both sit with 65,000 points. With 67,000 points in 8th place, we have McHugh's Grill and Bar. 70,000 points for 7th place, the Beartown Lounge, as Danny's Dugout sits in 6th place with 72,000 points. With 84,000 points in 5th place, we have Haskell's, as the Chart House sits in 4th with 91,000 points. With 93,000 points in 3rd place, we have Carboni's Pizza CR Billiards, as we move into the 100,000 point club, as 2nd place is the Lookout Bar and Grill, with 102,000 Game Day Bingo points. And with 164,000 Game Day Bingo points in first place, we have none other than J.R. Mack, home to our number 1 Game Day Bingo player.
Absolutely. Congratulations to all those players and locations working so hard each and every day to try and get into those standings and maintain their spot. We still have copious amounts of time left in this season 17, so stick around and play every chance you can to take home these great Game Day Bingo prizes for yourself and the location you choose to play at. If you want a little bit of a break from this live bingo, though, I highly suggest checking out the games right there on those iPads, as right there we actually have over 70 different charitable eTab games readily available for you to play. Each of those eTab games have a wide variety of themes to choose from, each of them offering huge prizes up to $1,500 and small bets between 50 cents and $5. We have some very exciting news, as well as we've got a fan favorite eTab game coming back to you live this Thursday.
Absolutely. Finnegan's Gold. It's going to be coming out February 20th, this Thursday. It is bringing back all those great features of St. Patrick's Day and even enhanced graphics, new features, and more ways to win. Finn is bringing even more Irish luck back with exciting new features like Pots of Gold and Finnegan's Garden. Catch the luck of the Irish early with Finnegan's Gold launching February 20th. Definitely give it a try as it comes out on Thursday.
That's right, guys. Go and check out that great eTab game and really all the different eTab games we have to offer, and let us know which one is your favorite. As we close in here, we are just about 2 balls away from lucky players trying to take home this jackpot prize. As we have officially moved past that minor jackpot, we are going to be working towards a $17.10 must-go prize, just itching to go on out to a lucky player. And as we do that, we want to highlight some movies released on today, like how in 2005 we have Because of Winn-Dixie.
Yeah, this is a family comedy starring Anna Sophia Robb, as well as Jeff Daniels,
Cicely.
Cicely Tyson, Elle Fanning, and other great actors and actresses. We do have a winner here, though, we need to highlight.
Trav at the Lincoln Depot gets to take home that $17.10 Musco prize. Congratulations there. Make sure to get enrolled into this next matchup, as that minor jackpot will now be at 56 balls or less moving forward. So don't miss out as we continue talking about Because of Winn-Dixie. We also have actors like Dave Matthews making an appearance and Luke Bentward.
Yeah, two really fun ones. One of the few ones where movies that Dave Matthews appears in. Definitely some great stuff there. Were you a fan of Because of Winn-Dixie?
I was.
Yeah, it's a cute movie, for sure. One of the earlier works that I ever saw Anna Sophia Robb. So, fun stuff there as she then went on to do a lot of different things that I really enjoyed her in, like Bridge to Terabithia, Soul Surfer, Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, and lots of other things.
And even recently, she was great in Rebel Ridge.
Yeah, that was the first thing that I'd seen her as a full adult.
Yeah.
As she'd kind of went off my radar, whatever she was doing at the time. And but yeah, really enjoyed her in the newest thing. Like you said, Rebel Ridge.
Absolutely. Yeah, I was a big fan of her in a lot of different things, all the way back to her days as Samantha, the American Girl doll in a movie. I was a huge fan of. Yeah. Oh yeah. But very, very funny stuff. Because of Winn-Dixie was fun though. Yeah, I really liked the dog they chose. I had never seen that breed of dog before, and I became very obsessed with it for a short stint of time.
That's super funny. Yeah, I can't believe Anna Sophia Robb never starred with Freddie Highmore in anything.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just figured that. No, Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. They do star together. There you go.
She is Veruca Salt.
Yeah.
Not Veruca Salt, is she?
Yes.
No.
Who's?
She's Violet Beauregard.
That's what, yes. Yeah. Veruca Salt is the squirrel.
Yes.
Squirrel.
Veruca Salt is the spoiled one, and Violet Beauregard is the gum chewer.
Yeah, absolutely. The best at everything. Chick.
Violet, you're turning violet.
Well, it's a great movie.
Yeah, Anna Sophia Robb, big fan. I watch a lot of her stuff, and it even surprises me when I look at her list of movies. I'm like, yep, seen that. Yep,
seen that.
Love that. Yep, love that.
Yeah, very, very good actress.
Yeah, Because of Winn-Dixie coming out on today in 2005, a feel-good movie about a family and a dog.
One that is a sequel to a classic that I love, that I've never watched this sequel, though. This is the 2005 movie Son of the Mask. This stars Jamie Kennedy, Alan Cummings, as well as other fun actors and actresses that continue with the movie The Mask.
So I have never seen this, but it is about a cartoonist and family man, Tim Avery, living a peaceful existence with his wife Tanya, as well as their infant son and dog. When the curious canine happens to find a mask with mystical properties, both the dog and baby create chaos with these powers. While Tim and Tanya try to contain the damage, the sly Norse god Loki, played by Alan Cummings, comes looking for the artifact, resulting in more mishaps than ultimately incur the wrath of the deity's powerful father, Odin, played by Bob Haskins.
That's hilarious. That is such an interesting movie.
I think I have seen clips of it. I've never actually seen this, but I've definitely seen the dog with the mask on and the dog being animated.
That's so funny. Yeah, it's such a very weird work. I have not seen this, but I think it's got a funny cast. It's
you
funny.
might want to watch it.
Funny that that Loki's played by Alan Cummings. I've been enjoying him as the host to The Traitors,
yes.
which is something that I just actually saw him do an interview, and he was talking about how he's doing a character as the host in The Traitors. He's not like Alan Cummings in it. He's like, I get to be like a evil Bond villain, Alan Cummings, and he explained like how he would greet people in The Traitors compared to what it is that he would just regularly
in real life. You
do.
can 100% tell. Usually he's like hee, but in The Traitors he's not like that.
Oh yeah, it's great. I absolutely love it. He's a great host. He's the best host of all the Traitor shows, as I've tried to watch all the other ones. And
it's funny that he's closer in real life to Floop than he is himself as the host of The Traitors.
yeah, kinda.
In real life, his personality, I think, would be closer to Floops than
Yes,
the
than what it
Traders.
is in Traders. Yeah, that probably is correct. Great stuff though.
Yeah, he's also what's his name? Not is it not Knight Rider, Dark Rider? What's his name in X?
I can't remember.
We do have Dan Fan, though, at the VFW Columbia Heights, taking away this Musco prize, $15.70 heading your way. Congratulations going on out to Dan Fan. Make sure to get enrolled into this next matchup, as we will have that minor jackpot now at 58 balls or less.
Yeah, it should be a lot of fun as we get enrolled into this next game. Do not miss out. And as we do so, we were just talking about Alan Cummings and his
Nightcrawler. Oh my gosh.
Nightcrawler. Yeah, he is Nightcrawler. Wow, I completely forgot about that.
That might have been like the first thing I saw him in.
Yeah.
Before Spy Kids.
Before Spy Kids? Yeah, I definitely was Spy Kids was the first thing I saw him in. But Son of the Mask, he stars in this one as well. That came out in 2005.
Up next in 2011, we have I Am Number 4. This stars Alex Pettifer and Diana Argon, as well as Teresa Palmer, Timothy Oliphant, and even more. Jake Abel is in this, Kevin Durand, Greg Townley, and more. I was a big fan of this as a young tween.
I thought it was a fun one. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I thought it was a well done
I thought it was a
movie.
cool concept.
Yeah, John Smith seems like an ordinary teenager, but he is an alien on the run from merciless enemies, hunting him and the 8 others like him.
That's right.
Always changing his identity and moving to different towns. With his guardian, Henry, John has no real past and no true home. However, in the small town where he now lives, he discovers love, powerful new abilities, and a connection to others of his kind.
Absolutely, yeah. Big fan of this. I was really a big fan of this whole like genre of sci-fi action kind of indie movies.
Just teenage
Angsty.
powers. Teenager
Fantasy sci-fi films.
Teenagers with powers that came out. Yeah, that's kind of like Push, Jumper,
Chronicle, all of them.
Yeah, teenagers with superpowers, and they have to kind of hide them. And
Absolutely.
they're more edgy.
Mortal Instruments, Shadow Hunters, all of them. You know, gotta love it.
Absolutely. I'm number 4. Definitely a fun one to be able to highlight. I enjoyed this one as well as it was a.
It was good at the time.
Yeah, I was a very big fan. I was a fan of Alex Pettifer at the time. As the I had watched him in Stormbreaker, and I thought he was so cool in the movie Stormbreaker, where he's like a spy. I did too,
because
and so then when it was like I'm number 4, that was like the next thing that it was like in my genre wheelhouse that I'd like to watch him in, and so then I was excited to watch him in something different.
I watched a lot of what Alex Pettifer was in, not necessarily for his acting merit, but that's okay. As we move on to our next movie released on today in the same year, 2011, we've got Big Mamas, Like Father, Like Son.
Yeah,
this is the third.
Is this the third of them?
Yes.
Yeah, this one obviously starring who's Big Mama?
Martin Lawrence.
Yeah, Martin Lawrence. But you also get Brandon T. Jackson starring this one, as well as you got Ken Jeong in this one as well. Fun cast of people in this movie.
Absolutely. I kind of fell off by this one, but I was a huge fan of the Big Mama's House series in general. But yeah, good stuff.
You were more Big Mama than what's the...
Medea?
Yeah, Medea.
I've never watched a Medea movie, and
Really?
I never plan on it.
Yeah.
I loved Big Mama's House, though.
That's super fun. Yeah, I think the first Big Mama is fun, but yeah.
The second one's my favorite.
The second one's your favorite?
For sure.
I don't remember the second one. I only remember the first one. But
she has to play nanny to like a very prominently white family.
Is that what it is?
So funny. Kat Dennings is one of the daughters. Chloe Grace Moretz is the youngest
she's
daughter.
So funny as a kid actor.
Yeah, absolutely. It was so funny. This was definitely my favorite when I was a young kid. But I love the first one as well.
Yeah, and I don't think I've ever seen this one.
Not that
Big
great.
Mama's Like Father, Like Son.
Yeah, Brandon T. Jackson has to play Big Mama's like daughter or granddaughter, but like has a crush on another girl in the movie. So like he's trying to hype himself up while still kind of flirting with her while he's still in disguise. It was just not that great of comedy. Not that great a comedy.
Yeah, yeah. Well, it's a Big Mama's movie, so
Hey, the first two are great.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's it's worth a watch because it's
Yes.
just a Big Mama's movie. We got Nan over at Corky's Bar South Haven taking home $14.50. Congratulations to you, Nan, as we get enrolled into this next game. Minor jackpot clicking up from 58 to 60 balls or less. Should be a lot of fun as we continue to compete, as we continue to highlight movies released on today.
That's right. We have one final film released on today we'll highlight. As on today, to 2022, we have the remade Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
Very interesting. This one I don't think was super well received. I didn't really hear much about it.
I was going to say, I don't even think I knew that this was happening.
Yeah, I didn't know this existed either, but it was just on the list of movies that came out on today.
I've
And
never watched a Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
Really?
Nope.
Yeah, the first one, the
I've seen clips of
2003
yeah.
one was one that I definitely enjoyed as a young horror movie watcher. And then I think I watched the 2017 Leatherface that came out, but that was again it was just okay. It's not my
Okay.
favorite horror genre. Just slashers in general have never been nearly my like favorite kind of genre, just that are like really gore based.
Yeah.
And so Texas Chainsaw Massacre has never really called me.
have to
Jason,
agree.
all those kinds of people have never really
Yeah.
called to me as horror movies. I like more of the paranormal
Psychological.
activity, or other, you don't know what's happening.
happening,
Yeah,
yeah.
those kinds of deals.
Absolutely. Well, Texas Chainsaw Massacre is a fan favorite. It's got a cult following. People love it. There have been about 4 to 5 movies coming out about it. So maybe give the 2022 version a watch on today.
Absolutely. Do not come to us if it's bad, because we have no idea. Neither of us have seen it. We got 20 seconds to get enrolled into this next game. Over $100 on our minor jackpot. Should be a lot of fun as we get after it. As we do, I'd like to shout out our Minnesota Wild. We are playing some Wild themed game day bingo, but you can also check out some Wild themed e-tab action by playing the great e-tab Let's Go Wild. You can see if you can score yourself some awesome jackpot prizes in that game, while you send them some support to our Minnesota Wild, who are currently playing in the Four Nations Face-Off and will be getting back into the ice Saturday against the Red Wings at 11:30 a.m.
Should be some really exciting stuff. Go and check out the great eTab game that we've teamed up with them for called Let's Go Wild. Play it wherever you play Pilot games. It's definitely a lot of fun and a great way to show your support. But as we are officially underway in this great game here, and we're hoping to be giving out a minor jackpot, if not one of our higher prizes as well. If you end up taking home one of these great prizes, we highly encourage you to snap a player photo and share that with us. Whether it be you holding up that giant jackpot message, you playing your favorite eTab game, or just having fun with your friends at a local bar or restaurant, snap those player pictures and send them to us. You guys can share them with us onto our Facebook page, onto any of your own social medias using the hashtag PilotGames, or you can even email them to jackpots@pilotgames.com.
Yeah, absolutely. We'd love to see you guys out there playing these games. It's a great time, and we shout out all those great players that have sat in those player pictures, as you'll see them in just a bit when we get back into that enrolling screen. But as we get after it here, 10 balls away for Jubel, as and Big Buddy and Papa Ken. They're all getting after it. We'll see if we can give out this great prize in this game, number 9 of Game Day Bingo.
Yes.
And as we work through this game, we'll be talking about some music history on today. And on today, in 1974, Kiss debuts their debut self-titled album, featuring Strutter and Cold Gin.
Well, very, very fun stuff. Kiss, very iconic for their look and sound. I can't say I was ever that huge of a Kiss fan, but fun stuff. Releasing their debut album on today.
The only time I really enjoyed Kiss was when Kiss went on stage and sang with a singer from American Idol. I can't remember. I think it was one of the Daves. I just remember a few of them being Dave. But it was a very fun performance, and I wasn't a huge Kiss fan, but it was really fun to see them get up there and sing with a guy who obviously was a huge Kiss fan, and so that was a very, very fun one there.
Very fun stuff.
It was Adam.
Adam Lambert.
Yeah, Adam Lambert. He sang with them. Yeah, and so that was my one big like, oh, Kiss is cool. And I also had a Kiss Sound Tunes toothbrush.
Did you?
Yeah,
Mine
the
was
Tooth
Kelly
Tunes.
Clarkson.
Yeah, it was. I think my sister had the Kelly Clarkson one.
Yeah,
I can't remember which one she had though, but I definitely had a Kiss one. I can't
good
remember
stuff.
what song they were singing though. We do have a winner.
Aaron and Yo-Yo. Aaron at the Municipal Liquor Store La Center and Yo-Yo at Halfleys. They both get to split up $22.90 on this prize. Nicely done splitting up that Musco. We have $100 on that minor jackpot that'll be moving on over to this next game that will be sitting at 62 balls or less, the very ball count you took home this prize in. Stick around and continue to get enrolled. You definitely don't want to miss out on your chance to take home this cash prize for yourself.
Absolutely. And as you get enrolled, we'll continue talking about some great music history. Listen to a little bit of Kiss on today as they release their self-titled debut album. But we do have another day in music history.
That's right. In 2012, we have Call Me Maybe, a catchy pop song by Canadian Idol Carly Rae Jepsen, goes viral via a YouTube lip-dub video. Oh, I was going to bring this up. By Justin Bieber and Selena Gomez. The attention helped send the single to #1. I didn't realize that this was going to be specifically about the YouTube video, but I was going to bring up the YouTube video that blew up this song.
Absolutely. Absolutely. It was huge. It was huge.
Yeah, they brought in so many different young actors and celebrities and singers into the video. I think Ashley Tisdale was there. There was so many different just like they were in a huge friend group. I think Miley Cyrus was there, and it was just like it was like the first like breaking of the internet for our generation when we were 13, 12 years old, as they sang and danced along to the song Call Me Maybe that had already been getting kind of popular just because of how catchy it was and everything, but super, super funny stuff that the video itself was what sent it to hitting #1.
Oh, for sure. I don't know of many songs that are more just like catchy, like the lyrics just you learn the lyrics so easily, so quickly, and you can you can sing along with it very easily.
Absolutely.
And so it's one of the better songs that just being able to be instantly able to pick up on the chorus of it, and you can just start singing along with it and create your own little fun with it.
Absolutely. Yeah. Call Me Maybe and Friday, I think, are like the only two songs that had just like blown up to the point of like mass hatred.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely.
For our generation.
Call Me Maybe not nearly as bad as Friday.
It's not nearly as annoying.
Yeah, Call Me Maybe is actually a fun pop song. The Friday is just
irritating.
It blew up because it was bad. It didn't.
Yeah.
Call Me Maybe became bad because it blew up.
Yeah.
Difference there from a Call Me Maybe fan. Great stuff. Carly Rae Jepsen, fun artist. Give her a listen and maybe listen to Call Me Maybe, a little throwback to 2012.
Maybe you go on YouTube and see if that video is still up.
Of Justin Bieber and see Selena Gomez lip singing to it. That would be funny.
I might actually look that up after this.
That's funny stuff. We do have, though, balls continuing to drop in this matchup. We got Skinny, Bucko, Rajan, now Skinny, leading the charge, 10 balls away.
That's right. We'll have to see if they are the player that's going to be taking it home or if anyone else is going to be coming on in to snag it away. But as we move on forward, we'd like to talk a little bit about our Timberwolves, who are 31-25 so far this season, as Naz Reid had 27 points, 13 rebounds, and 7 assists for the shorthanded Minnesota Timberwolves in an 116-101 victory over Oklahoma City on Thursday night that stopped the Thunder's 7-game win streak. Love to see it. Anthony Edwards put up 23 points and Jaden McDaniels added 21 to propel the Wolves into the All-Star break with an inspired performance against the West-leading Thunder. Behind a small ball strategy necessitated by the absence of their usual starting front court.
Yeah, we did have to go small ball, but it worked out pretty well to our favor. I think that we got some players out there that really impressed. Clark definitely was probably the #1 player that impressed. He was able to stop Shai Gilgeous-Alexander for a majority of the time he was guarding him, which is a tough ask, as Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, one of the best players and probably maybe the top scorer this season in the NBA. So to be able to guard him defensively was huge, and us being able to keep them to just 101 points, which defensively worked out really, really well. Naz Reid still had himself a game as being one of the front court that was still available, had to play a lot of minutes, and he lived up to those minutes that were given to him. And a great action for us. Jane Daniels, whenever he scores 21 points, also is a huge, huge boost to this team.
That's right, but we have a winner here, and I can't believe we're not giving out the minor.
Wow.
So SJM over at the VFW Spring Lake Park gets to take away this Musco prize. $27.10 is heading your way, SJM. Congratulations there. Stick around and get enrolled into this next matchup, as that minor jackpot will be up at 50 or 64 balls or less, getting very doable as we close in on the final matchups of this great lunchtime show.
Yeah, do not miss out on this opportunity at 64 balls or less. We're in rare air right now. We do not normally get to 64 balls or less, so we'll see if we can make it happen. But we were talking about our Timberwolves before we got off. In February 21st, so this Friday, Timberwolves will be in Houston taking on the Rockets at 11:30 p.m. Send them out some luck as you get after it in those games on Saturday, as well as just root for our Timberwolves anytime they're out there, as the All-Star break has been fun to watch. Not many of our Timberwolves get out there, as Anthony Edwards ended up actually getting scratched from the game, but it was still, he was there. He got the honor.
Absolutely. Awesome stuff, but we also want to shout out anyone playing Pilot Games on today that happens to be playing on their birthday. Happy birthday going on out to you. Hopefully you can take home this minor jackpot in this next matchup, or just have a great day alongside us playing Pilot Games. Either way, we would love to highlight some of the celebrities that you happen to share your birthday with. Starting it off strong in 1898, we've got Enzo Ferrari. He was the Italian race car driver and founder of the Scuderia Ferrari Grand Prix motor racing team and the sports car manufacturer Ferrari.
Absolutely, one of the cooler cars out there, the Ferrari. It was probably the first luxury sports car that I ever heard about was a Ferrari. I'm trying to think. It'd be either Ferrari or Mustang are like the two that I would have heard first of, but yeah, I think it was a Ferrari was probably the first one I ever heard of, and I was like, wow, that's cool. And then I found out my favorites and stuff like that. But Ferrari, I think, was the first one I ever heard of as a kid.
Very cool stuff. Yeah, whenever I think of Ferraris, I think of the movie The Art of Racing the Rain. I got taken there by, really, I took the girl I was nannying at the time, and she had told me it was about a dog, and I knew the main actor in it, and it was rated G, and so I said, okay, yeah, didn't look any further into it. Definitely should have. I sat there sobbing next to this 11-year-old girl as she thought it was a very cute movie. She didn't get the concept of cancer. And it hit home for me, but it was about a guy who was obsessed with Ferraris, and he named a dog Enzo, and later had a son that went and had apprenticeships with Ferrari, and it was really cool. It came full circle and really brought in Enzo and Ferrari into the storyline as well.
Very, very cool. Well, happy birthday, Enzo Ferrari, born on today in 1898. Next up, born on today in 1931, we got Toni Morrison, the American writer who did Tar Baby, Beloved, Songs of Solomon. Also is the first African-American woman to win a Nobel Prize in 2010.
Absolutely. Incredible stuff. Happy birthday to Toni Morrison. Up next, though, in 1933, we've got Yoko Ono, the Japanese artist, poet, singer, and the second wife to John Lennon, also known as what some people call the reason the Beatles broke up.
Yeah, absolutely. Kind of crazy that she just was able to become as staple of a name as she did, because
she's an ongoing joke. Once someone realizes that they were seeing two friends, they go, "Oh my goodness, I'm Yoko."
I'm Yoko. Exactly. It's hilarious. Craziness there. But Yoko Ono, born on today in 1933. Next up in 1950, we got John Hughes, the American film director, who did The Breakfast Club as well as Ferris Bueller's Day Off.
Incredible stuff. Happy birthday going on out to John Hughes. Big fans of those movies.
Yeah, those are two really, really top tier movies right there. I'd love to see what else he did.
Oh, he's got all the classics.
16 Candles, Pretty in Pink, Planes, Trains, and Automobiles, Uncle Buck. Home Alone. He did a lot of.
Weird Science, National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation. These were some of my favorite movies of the 80s.
Yeah, so he absolutely killed it.
Curly Sue he worked on in the 90s.
That's awesome. Yeah, great director to highlight here on Today. Happy birthday, John Hughes. As we got Jody over at VFW St. Cloud taking home our minor jackpot in this game number 11. $177.17 going out to you in this awesome game. As we now get enrolled into our final game that me and Jordy will be live with you guys for. With the Double Must Go prize available, you will not want to miss out as we continue to highlight celebrity birthdays.
That's right. Up next, born on today in 1954, we have John Travolta, the American actor, who was in Welcome Back, Kotter, playing Vinny Barbarino. He was in Saturday Night Fever, Pulp Fiction, and was even a singer in movies like Grease, where he's known for songs like You're the One That I Want.
Yeah, John Travolta, a very fun actor. Jordy's favorite work of John Travolta's, though, Wild Hogs.
I thought you were going to say Hairspray.
No, no, Wild Hogs.
Hairspray is up there, though.
No, I totally believe that Hairspray is.
Him as Edna, love it.
Is one of your favorites. He was, yeah, that was such an interesting role for him to take.
Edna Turnblad.
Who's his husband in that?
Willem Dafoe. No. Not Willem Dafoe.
Christopher Walken.
Christopher Walken.
Yeah, it's Christopher Walken in that.
So good.
Yeah, just an absolutely hilarious duo right there.
So good.
He is
I
a
do
very
love Wild Hogs, though.
very all over the place actor, from action to comedies to, there's lots of different faces you can see of John Travolta.
Danny Zuko.
Yeah, Danny Zuko. Just thought about our movie that we watched last night. John Travolta, happy birthday on today, 1954.
Up next in 1957, we have Miss Vanna Marie White, the American television host known for Wheel of Fortune.
Absolutely, absolutely. I would like to drink from the fountain of youth that she drank out of. She's been doing it for a long time. I don't know if she's still doing it. She's been out there being great. She has the Guinness World Record, named her television's most frequent clapper.
She claps the most on TV.
That's hilarious.
That is so funny.
That makes sense because she's been on TV for so long and clapping for every time anyone gets something right.
Yeah.
You probably
break some records.
You'd break some records. Happy birthday to Vanna Marie White, the world record holder she is, born on today.
Yes. Up next in 1965, we've got Dr. Dre. He is the American rapper and record producer known for Still Dre and The Next Episode.
Absolutely. One of the main reasons I ever got Beats was because I wanted
Dr. Dre.
I wanted Beats by Dre.
I know.
I thought that was
I never
sick.
had Beats. I was so upset with it.
I had Beats. I like saved up wishes for me to get it on a Christmas, and so then I came out of Christmas and I got, because I was in basketball season
Were they
too,
red?
and I got some red, red Beats.
I knew it.
Yeah, no,
That's so good.
It was great. Red was also my color back then. So.
I'm not saying.
And the school I went to was red, so to match my jerseys.
That's why I asked. Yeah.
Yeah. So there you go.
They were also the most basic color. But
Absolutely the most basic color for sure. Mine were matte though.
That's cool.
Matte, not shiny, but.
Happy birthday, Dr. Dre. Up next, and our final celebrity born on today in 1980, we got Dwight Freeney. He is the American college pro football defensive end, went to Syracuse University, was in the Super Bowl with the Indianapolis Colts, was a 3-time first-team All-Pro, 7-team Pro Bowler, and was the NFL sacks leader in 2004.
Happy birthday, Dwight Freeney. A fun little celebrity list there as we get after it in this game. We got 48 balls dropped in this matchup, and before we finish up this game, I would like to give a shout-out to our Minnesota Twins. Their season is about to get started in a few days with some spring training camp matchups, and you can send some luck out to our Twins by playing the great E-Tab game, Twins Win. You could even try to take home some awesome home run worthy prizes in that great game.
Well, as we close in here, we are about 4 balls away, as I would like to highlight the largest jackpot winner of this past weekend. Large Marge was playing over at Jersey's Bar and Grill while getting to take home $55,927.80. Congratulations going on out to Large Marge. They play at the Jersey's Bar and Grill, and everyone over there supports Merrick Inc. They aim to empower adults with disabilities through vocational and social opportunities, and to guide them towards realizing their goals and dreams.
Absolutely great stuff there. We hope that you guys are out there enjoying, taking home great prizes here as you guys are supporting charities all across Minnesota, as we currently have a winner in this final game, Bucko, over at the Green Lantern Bar, taking home $62.40. Enjoy a Lucky 4 bingo match of $114 and $119,000 available in this next game. And remember, as you play Pilot Games, your community wins.
Come on, let's get stinking rich! Who got the cash? You got the cash! That's cash, not trash. Gotta find one more of those. Let's keep raking it in. Keep it up! Oh, that stinks! Your aim's a little off. Winner, winner, chicken dinner! You gotta play to win! Come on, let's get these lobsters out of the water and into a pot, huh? Ouch! Lobster at its finest right here. Oh, I can buy a new boat. Time to count some treasure. You've won the Motherlode Jackpot. Come on, let's get stinking rich! Who got the cash? You got the cash! That's cash, not trash. Gotta find one more of those. Let's keep raking it in. Keep it up. Oh, that stinks. Your aim's a little off. Winner, winner, chicken dinner! You gotta play to win!
Come on, let's get these lobsters out of the water and into a pot, huh? Ouch! Lobster at its finest right here. Oh, I can buy a new boat. Time to count some treasure.
You've won the Motherlode Jackpot! Come on, let's get stinking rich! Who got the cash? You got the cash! That's cash, not trash. Gotta find one more of those. Let's keep raking it in. Keep it up. Oh, that stinks. Your aim's a little off. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. You gotta play to win.
Come on, let's get these lobsters out of the water and into a pot, huh? Ouch! Lobster at its finest right here. Oh, I can buy a new boat. Time to count some treasure.
You've won the Motherlode Jackpot. Come on, let's get stinking rich! Who got the cash? You got the cash! That's cash, not trash. Gotta find one more of those. Let's keep raking it in. Keep it up. Oh, that stinks. Your aim's a little off. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. You gotta play to win.
Come on, let's get these lobsters out of the water and into a pot, huh? Ouch! Lobster at its finest right here. Oh, I can buy a new boat. Time to count some treasure.
You've won the Motherlode Jackpot. Come on, let's get stinking rich! Who got the cash? You got the cash! That's cash, not trash. Gotta find one more of those. Let's keep raking it in. Keep it up. Oh, that stinks. Your aim's a little off. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. You gotta play to win.
Come on, let's get these lobsters out of the water and into a pot, huh? Ouch! Lobster at its finest right here. Oh, I can buy a new boat. Time to count some treasure.
You've won the Motherload jackpot. Come on, let's get stinking rich! Who got the cash? You got the cash! That's cash, not trash. Gotta find one more of those. Let's keep raking it in. Keep it up. Oh, that stinks. Your aim's a little off. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. You gotta play to win.
Come on, let's get these lobsters out of the water and into a pot, huh? Ouch! Lobster at its finest right here. Oh, I can buy a new boat. Time to count some treasure.
You've won the Motherlode jackpot. Come on, let's get stinking rich! Who got the cash? You got the cash! That's cash, not trash. Gotta find one more of those. Let's keep raking it in. Keep it up. Oh, that stinks. Your aim's a little off. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. You gotta play to win.
Come on, let's get these lobsters out of the water and into a pot, huh? Ouch! Lobster at its finest right here. Oh, I can buy a new boat. Time to count some treasure.
You've won the Motherlode jackpot. Come on, let's get stinking rich! Who got the cash? You got the cash! That's cash, not trash. Gotta find one more of those. Let's keep raking it in. Keep it up. Oh, that stinks. Your aim's a little off. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. You gotta play to win.
Come on, let's get these lobsters out of the water and into a pot, huh? Ouch! Lobster at its finest right here. Oh, I can buy a new boat. Time to count some treasure.
You've won the Motherlode Jackpot. Come on, let's get stinking rich! Who got the cash? You got the cash! That's cash, not trash. Gotta find one more of those. Let's keep raking it in. Keep it up. Oh, that stinks. Your aim's a little off. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. You gotta play to win.
Come on, let's get these lobsters out of the water and into a pot, huh? Ouch! Lobster at its finest right here. Oh, I can buy a new boat. Time to count some treasure.
You've won the Motherlode Jackpot. Come on, let's get stinking rich! Who got the cash? You got the cash! That's cash, not trash. Gotta find one more of those. Let's keep raking it in. Keep it up. Oh, that stinks. Your aim's a little off. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. You gotta play to win.
Come on, let's get these lobsters out of the water and into a pot, huh? Ouch! Lobster at its finest right here. Oh, I can buy a new boat.
Time to count some treasure. You've won the Motherlode Jackpot. on, let's get stinking rich! Who got the cash? You got the cash! That's cash, not trash. Gotta find one more of those. Let's keep raking it in. Keep it up. Oh, that stinks. Your aim's a little off. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. You gotta play to win.
Come on, let's get these lobsters out of the water and into a pot, huh? Ouch! Lobster at its finest right here. Oh, I can buy a new boat. Time to count some treasure.
You've won the Motherlode Jackpot.